What's up? It's Hallie, and welcome back to Epic Fights. When we last left off, we were fighting the Koopalings, and I used the word inopportune at least 5 times. So, we're still getting Rosalia for this, because being able to hurt them in their invincible phase, even if it's only some of them, is really nice. I'm not sure what went wrong with Wendy there, like being unable to downstab her and all that. I think maybe it depends on, like, how customized the Koopaling is, because they might not all be using Larry as a base, which means they might not all be using, or have, like, his same properties, you know? There we go. One down. Wish I hadn't taken a hit there, but, you know, boss fights. That's how it goes. What? Whoopsies. Didn't expect that to happen. He just kind of got on top of me there. Oh well. You think 99 lives will be enough to carry us? We'll just have to see. Oh, we didn't quite hit 99 last time. It stops just shy of it. Well, you know, it's correct to that. Gimme. 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 There. Oh, I should have left it at 98. That would have been more accurate. It's whatever. It's fine. We're gonna beat these little turds and move on with our lives. We just need to be a little more careful than that. Rosalita is a bit awkward, though. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. At least I only got hit once. It's a little tricky getting on top of his shell there. There we go. No problem. Wendy. Wow, that was quite a jump. Oh, and that was quite a fail on my part. I could have sworn I had just enough momentum to get on top of her, but she moved just slightly out of the way. And before I knew it, I was just in the corner. Well played, Wendy, well played. Alright, let's just try that again. Yep. He's a crafty man. Gotta watch out. Also, what was with that jump? My goodness, she jumped so high. Look. You want to make sure that the first time you jump on them, it's a regular jump. Or you're not going to get away with it. Also, you want to not be terrible. That was precisely how not to fight Larry, okay? Just imagine... I know I'm, like, kind of stinking right now so far, but we're going to do our best. And, you know, just imagine how long it would take if I did have to jump on him all 3 times, okay? Just try to remember that as we stretch this out for, like, half of the recording session. Nah, I don't think these guys will be harder than, what's his face was, Sonic.exe. I just need to stop being a klutz. Maybe focus a little bit. Oh, good grief. His wild jumping, man. Remember that time I fought Wendy? That was pretty great. Like just like a couple minutes ago. We're failing at an accelerated rate. I'm willing to blame myself for being kind of lazy and not trying very hard. I'm also willing to blame them for being kind of erratic, but that's just Koopalings and SMBX. Martin, your patterns actually make it quite difficult to stab you. Ugh. I don't like this. Okay, she didn't go to the moon that time, but I also didn't successfully downstab her either. Yeah, I'm not sure she can be. I couldn't quite tell whenever I was watching the footage from before what the deal was there. Oh, but there was something I wanted to try before we go on here. Does this block work for everyone, or just for Mario? It does! I'm sheathed now. Oh, there's only 2 for you. Well, that just makes me curious now. Who can replace Mr. L? It's Iris, isn't it? And Mario rolled that guy, sure. Alright, Peach, how about you? Who else is replacing you? Oh, that's Cood, isn't it? Isn't his name Cood? And yourself. There you go. your Super Mario World self that someone made sprites for, I guess. And that just leaves Toad. Toad can also be Raocow. And, I'm not sure what's wrong with this, Toad. Just doesn't look right to me. Stick with your cool glasses, okay? Cool glasses. Why would we use all these awesome costumes when we put in our own instead? Oh, come on, man. I hate you, Larry. I hate you! No! You know, I was really hoping this wouldn't be such a big deal, but then I started failing. So faster to go this way? Perhaps. I don't know. Alright. That's perfect. Just keep it up. There you go. Like, this is like the only way we can get coins in this, is when she happens to kill somebody and they drop rupees. I have, like, a Starbits sprite for that, too, but that requires, like, some NPC documents, and that's just a bit much for a gimmick like that. Yeah, I don't think... she can't be downstabbed. Nope. She requires all 3 thumps. Will you please stop backing away rapidly? These guys. Get stomped. Oh my goodness, Wendy. At least her rings do eventually disappear. Don't think I didn't notice that. That keeps things from getting out of hand. So yeah, I guess Wendy must have been, like, a customized boss that doesn't fully use the properties of Larry, or she cannot be stabbed in such a fashion. That's how every Larry fight should go. Good grief, Morton. I wonder if I'm better off just fighting him legit, not trying to be fancy. What? You can't just suddenly enlarge your hitbox on top of me like that. I mean, clearly you can, but it's pretty rude. I wouldn't say that's the fault of the program, that's just... well, I mean, the episode. I feel as if that's something SMBX is just capable of doing. Because those NPCs have 2 different sizes of hitbox, and if one of them's larger, that's not going to count as a stomp. Things to watch out for. Ugh. I was hoping to get out of that unscathed, but it just didn't quite work out. Alright, there she goes. Can I... You know, Wendy, as hilarious as that was, I didn't really appreciate it. Oh my goodness. I wonder if her hitbox isn't deceptively large. You may recall I mentioned during the Sonic.exe fight that his hand was sticking out a little in front of him, and that was enlarging his hitbox. Well, Wendy, if she has a perfectly square hitbox, compared to, like, how the other Kooperlings are handled, that might explain how that happened. How she got me whenever she popped out of her shell that one time, too. Because sometimes you don't want precise hitboxes on your monsters like these guys. Oh my goodness, can I please stop being bad? We haven't even gotten to, like, the actually tough ones yet. Like, Iggy, who is too fast for his own good. And, Roy, who is kind of like Morton, but actually heavy. Okay. Alright, that's a little easier. If I hold the jump button, I bounce super high. And that keeps me safe from his shenanigans. Can you not, lady? Don't chase her. Don't play her game. Okay. Phew, she's going for it, man. Now this guy. Ooh, I can stab this one. Oh, he stuck his head into my hitbox again. Bounce high. It's safer. Okay, to be fair, that was the first time we fought that one as Rosalina. We didn't quite get that far previously. Come on, Larry. No! How? Sure. That's how that went. Mm-hmm. Yeah, patience prevails. Oh, you're done, son! You're done! Nice! Full health for the next guy. Okay, I can't bounce this one either. Crap. Phew! Alright. One health to do Ludwig with. Please don't be awful. Yes! Stabs for the win! Knew we could do it. Rosalina was absolutely the correct choice for that fight. That series of fights. Well done, girl. I think it's time to pass the buck back to Pauline, though. We can't fight all her battles for her. Honestly. Now then. Who's next? It looks like it's the Pyro Blaster. Whoever or whatever that is. It sounds like more of a what than a who. What's your shtick? Well, it's blasting pyros. Sure. Oh, Rinka. But how do I harm it? Oh, what is this? No, you can't bounce on it. Ah, it eventually picks up a bomb. Okay, or it puts out a bomb. I'm the one who's supposed to pick up the bomb. I feel like I understand everything already. I don't need any more information to beat this boss. Probably. But this is one of them waiting fights, so that's kind of annoying. Oh, your attacks are randomized. Ow. Can you, like, not spit that directly in my face, please? Maybe, like, keep my distance, so that's less of an issue. Ah. He had to fire the Rinker right then. Also, whoops, I arrived just in time for that. Looks like the boss changed forms there, so I guess that's a second type of attack pattern. But this doesn't seem too bad so far, as long as the bombs are frequent enough. Which they were that time. Or at least I felt comfortable with the rate of bombage we were getting. Oh, nope, it wasn't a form change. Wah! Alright, you know what? I'm prepared to admit that I just wasn't ready for that. Apparently that attack is just in its regular arsenal, and it can do it whenever it wants. I'm a little tempted to use Rosalina for this too, so I don't have to worry about the bombs exploding. Like, she can just collect the bombs and fire them. Oh, why did I do that? Try harder, Hallie. Or like, at all. Seriously. It's just a pretty narrow window with which to attack from. And I don't want to miss it. But at the same time, staying close to this thing is a little risky. Oh, Hushbone. I guess I can, like, pause the game. Yeah, I've been trying to be on point lately so that I have time for all the nonsense that I have to do every day. Oh, wow, that's all there was to him. That one was pretty fair, I think. No serious complaints. Maybe, like, a little more warning on the attacks. Particularly the one that fires downward. Like, have the cannons fire, or, like, aim downward first as a visual tell before they start just spewing fire everywhere. That's about all I'd change. What does this say? Iron Ball. 2 stars here, too. Something tells me that's not correct.